Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Shriya Tian Arimathea. Welcome, 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 beautiful divine souls. I miss you guys. I really do. And I apologize that I haven't been on here as much as I would like to. But I've been shifting into some new frequencies. And I feel like you guys have been doing the same. What I'm hearing now from your spiritual agglomeration, excuse me, y'all, is 11, almost 12, a quarter to 12 at night. I've been trying to get this video out to you guys all day, and I just keep getting distracted. And finally, I'm like, nope, I'm going to do it. Sleepy or not, I'm going to do it. Because I know Spirit wants you guys to hear this message. 1 second. Sorry about the screen turning. 1 moment. As I am doing what I'm doing here, I'm shifting the energy in my room. Okay, so I can be a good conduit for you and your healing. I'm just hearing rest. The word rest. And that's going to mean something different to each and every last one of you, okay? Spirit wants me to emphasize on why I'm hearing rest. For some of you, that's going to mean literally resting. Okay? They say you have 24 hours in a day. But, you know me, I don't go along with the okie doke. I go with truth. And truth is, we don't have 24 hours in a day. We only got 12 hours in a day and 12 hours at night. Plain and simple. So, they make you work 8 of those hours. For most of you that commute and don't have the privilege to work from home, it takes you anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour to get to work. And the same route back home. Or maybe even longer because of traffic. So by the time you get home, you done ate about 9 or 10 hours of your day up. And don't forget lunch that we take. Some of you take an hour lunch. Some of you take 30 minutes. So add that on. So you done ate up 11 hours. 10 and a half to 11 hours of that 12 hours. Which only leaves you with 1 hour of the day. So what am I saying here? I'm saying that you're shifting into new energies. We have a portal that's opening up tomorrow or today, let me say, since we're already in 12 midnight. For me, it's already the next day, the 21st of June. So we are already in this new moon energy. And what we need to do is release. We should have released before the new moon, on the full moon. Another thing as far as rest, Spirit is saying, take a vacation. Rest from your household activity. When you go on this vacation and when you travel, you get a chance to connect to your higher self. You get a chance to connect to the source. Some of you might lived where you're traveling in a past life. You get a chance to reconnect with the essence of your soul. I feel that you're dealing with some issues right now. Some of you are dealing with, oh, I just got a ache in my foot. And I promise I was okay before I came on. Oh, God, it hurts. Some of you are dealing with aches and pains throughout your body. My foot is dropping. My right toe on my right foot is aching. No, you didn't do it, Spirit. No, you didn't say that. This message is because someone has not moved their feet. They're waiting on something. When God told them to move, they're still waiting. And guess what happens? Sometimes we can stub our toe, right? And when we stub our toe, that's not a good feeling, because that's what that felt like. It felt like I just stubbed my toe on something. What's stopping you? Okay? You either have fear or you either have faith. You can't have both. God is never going to take from you anything that's beneficial. If God is telling you to leave this situation, circumstance, or place, or person, then that's exactly what you should do. How are you benefiting from this situation, viewer? Sorry. I'm moving around and obviously my phone is not liking it. Let's get some cards. Let's get some messages from your spiritual team. I thought I seen an angel deck in a bed. That's what they want me to start off with. Yeah. Okay. Then we're going to get to your higher self and go from there. Okay. So I was talking about rest. A lot of you have been in spiritual warfare. And don't think that spiritual warfare is limited to psychic attack and people throwing spells and juju and things like that on you. No. Somebody been speaking poorly against you and your name. Oh, hold on one second. Oh, God. My barrier needs to be cleared, but if I can't find my carnelian, I'm just going to use Source's Light. Haha. That's what I'm going to do. I'm using Source's White and Golden White Light. Yes, thank you, Spirit. And then, there we go. It is cleared and it is done. Angels, what messages do you have for the viewer? Now, for those of you that are new to my channel, please do not forget to hit that like button so we can get this video out to those that maybe won't come across the video because of the algorithms. And then I just want to give a big shout out to my day ones. Those have been here for me ever since I opened up my channel. Those that are new that came along to join the tribe. And for those of you that have donated to the channel, I just got a deck that I want to give a shout out to Amy. The Deep Chakra Affirmations. Thank you so much. I got that oracle from her from off my wish list. I love when I get gifts. Who don't? It makes me want to do more. Man, when I something to give something. No, that's not what I'm saying. But because I used to want to read for you guys from the decks that you guys were sending me. Right? It was a win-win for everybody. No one wants to work for free. All right. So thank you again for those of you that have contributed through way of donation and monetary gifts, comments, sharing my video, liking the channel, joining the channel, and buying from my wish list like Amy. Ooh, so this situation that you're dealing with, okay, with whether that be a person, place, or a thing, and remember this is a general reading, so I'll try to get as specific as I possibly can, but I ask that you also interact with me because readings are timeless, and as a psychic, I can tap into the past, present, or the future. Okay, I can feel your energy even before you press play on this video, because in the psychic stratum, you can time travel. Where do you think remote viewing comes from? All right, viewer, you are definitely one of God's chosen ones, highly favored and anointed. Someone who has been here many, many times. So basically, you just volunteered to come back. You didn't have to come here. But you wanted to, because that's just how much of a giver you are. How you give of yourself, how you give to others. And you know that you are here on a mission. You feel it in the pit of your stomach. All right, this is your message. Life is always unfolding in perfect time-space sequence. So the angel of wisdom is encouraging you to move into a state of trust, knowing that good things are always unfolding for you. You may find yourself feeling impatient and unsettled, but instead of letting your ego and imagination pull you into a downward spiral, trust that you and YOU are very special to God's source, and that your prayers are being answered, and your plans are coming into fruition in a way that is meeting your needs rather than your wants. God always do things for the greater good of all. It's not just about you. But there are other people that are involved in the situation or circumstance. You may find that your prayers aren't being answered right now, or that your hopes aren't being realized. But you must know that the universe and your angels are always working toward the highest good and the outcome that will best serve you and everyone else involved. When this appears, just trust the process. You may not think that you're being heard and that your dreams are unfolding. You may be seeing everybody around you getting married, having babies, building homes, buying homes, going out on romantic dates and trips together. And you might say, what about me? Right? But you need to remember that you may be working on human time and not God's time. When you know that you have something, you don't have to rush or force God's hand. It's already happened for you. It's already happening for you. And you can never measure it or rush it. Okay? You are being guided to just know that your angel will return. And your angel team is with you right now. encouraging you to call into heaven for support. That's exactly what I said. Call into heaven for support and aligning you with your current situation with love and light. If you really want to, ask them to show you the way forward, knowing that they are working on your behalf all the time. Ask them. Don't be afraid. It's either faith or fear. You can't have one without the other. It's either or. Okay? All right, let's get your next card. Next message, Spirit. Divine Soul, I know you're tired. I know that you have been through a lot. And let me explain something to you. For those of you that resonate with the love interest, your love interest is very dark. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're a very dark person, and I don't like your love interest. Your love interests have went against you. And when I say they went against you, they tried to go against you psychically. For some of you, they've succeeded. And then there are some of you that are highly evolved in the occult. A lot of you are neophytes. Thank you, Spirit. Neophytes. Some of you are part of the Rosicrucians. A lot of people don't associate with the Rosicrucians. And then there's some that do. Some of you are part of the Golden Dawn. A lot of you are in the occult. And you're in packs. You're associated with packs that are very high vibrational beings. Beings of the light. Most people would disagree that the Rosicrucians are of the light, but everybody has their own opinion about everything, so who cares? It's about you going inside and finding the deeper meaning of what it means to you. A lot of people don't like theosophy, and they say that that's satanic. Again, like I said, that's about you finding your own truth. But this is where a lot of you light beings are part of these groups. Some of you are doing a course in miracles. Some of you have read the book. Some of you have read the book Conversations with God. And I'm here to tell you all those things are good. All those things are great. But what matters is going within. Knowledge going within than what you can never gain books. Let me tell you. First hand experience, and I'm God's poster child. I have learned, in fact, I just read a book today. It took me to read the book, but I read it 1,062 pages. Different cover on how to detoxify the body. Reapplying for school again as a doctor. Fasting, and I thought it was going to give me some pointers on fasting. I'm like, as if I don't know it. But I gained knowledge. I gained information. I chewed what I felt that I could. A lot of you are to develop your gifts and your talents. A lot of your soldiers, people just coming out of the blue, and you guys are having high vibrational, high frequency conversations. You know, conversations that you can't have with the masses because they're still asleep. But you're finding your soul tribe. We talked about that tonight in our masterclass. I am masterclass. God is through you, around you, inside of you, above you, below you. There's not a spot in your body where God is not. So it is quite natural to run a soul tribe because you're vibrating on the same frequency. All right, your next card, forgiveness and understanding. So, emotion is connected to forgiving. Someone can't come near you. They can't be in the same frequency of you until you leave them. A lot of you are resenting your person. You resent them because you guys, because they rejected you in some way, like just gave you all the reasons of why you couldn't, affirmation of being together. Remember, forgiveness is not for them, it's for you, dear. As soon as you see the word forgiveness, you'll know where this energy is needed in your life. Forgiveness is a correction to human vision, an opportunity to see through the eyes of the soul. And ultimately, it gives us an ideal of what it's like to see through the eyes of our angels. Whatever the situation that feels heavy on your heart right now, when this card appears, your angel guide is inviting you to release it. You aren't being asked to accept bad behavior or let go of what happened, but to realize that the only person who's truly being affected by your unforgiving thoughts and feelings is you. I'm even pretty sure that the person that is involved may not even think about it as much as you do. I'm not saying that they don't think about it at all, but they probably don't think about it as much as you do. Okay? You don't deserve to have past events get in the way of present happiness. And that can only happen if you make space by releasing painful experiences from your heart. So call in your angels and ask them to help you step into the energy of forgiveness. Even if you feel you don't know how to forgive, the willingness to do it will be enough. I remember when I was a Bible scholar, aka associated with religion, Jesus said, the flesh is weak, but the soul is willing. Our souls know what's best, and when we allow ourselves to be led by spirit and to be led by our souls, this is when we're in our happiest states. Have you noticed people that are depressed rarely call upon God or rarely hear God's voice? That's because of the ego. And we all know that the ego means edging God out. You can't expect God to come in and save the day when at the same time, in the same breath, you're edging God out. It doesn't work like that. It goes against the very laws of the universe. Let's get some messages from your higher self. Let's see what your higher self has to say. Oh, God. I cleared this deck with the power, light and golden light from Source Center and Source. Okay, I'm going to shuffle this a couple of times. I feel like it's needed. This is one of my, what is it, used a lot, so highly used deck. I use it for myself, my clients, etc. Alright, higher self of the person that is shining in. Please give us the message for this person as they open up their heart to be ready to receive this message. I know that the perfect message is going to come through. I know that this person is going to be forever changed by this message. And so it is, Ashe. Alright, you ready? because your message is coming. Feel it. And I feel like it's just what you need to hear for some of you. So please take what resonates and just know that I'm doing my best with reading for the almost 20 plus people that I have here. 20 of them, a lot of people. Over 1,900. Oh, stop worrying. In reverse. Why pray? And pray. Right? And we'll wash out each other. You guys are worrying because you're wanting an outcome. And the outcome is not coming fast enough. So you worry that in some way, shape, or form that it might miss you. How can it miss you when it got your name written all over it? It's yours. How can something that belongs to you miss you? It's impossible. What is yours, and you don't have to worry about, because of its delay, whether it's going to show up or not. Because it's going to show up. You are going to have your way forward, and you are worthy. Do you hear me? You are worthy of this, I want to say, gift that's coming from God source directly to you. Worrying is using your imagination to create something you don't want. Abraham Hicks. Some of you listen to Abraham Hicks. Take Abraham Hicks' advice. This card indicates the presence of repetitive negative thoughts and emotions that have become debilitating. I'm in a dark, you guys. And have prevented you from making sound decisions. Remember I told you guys my foot started hurting at the very beginning when I started channeling, and I'm like, oh my God, it's like you guys stubbed your toe, like you're standing still when God is telling you to move. You may be very concerned about money, health, relationships, family, or even your job. Excessive worrying about what might happen is affecting your physical and mental health. Your higher self is asking you to pause and breathe in order to relieve yourself from your worries. Write them down to get them off your chest and out of your mind. You may want to consider creating a worry box where you can drop your worries into this box and close it and surrender them to your higher power. You are also being asked to accept the element of you, life that you can be and cannot control, and surrender that which is out of your hands. Stop thinking about the worst case scenario. Remember that you are a divine being and therefore naturally a manifester. Your thoughts create your reality. So, to avoid manifesting the very thing you are worried about, watch your thoughts and shift them immediately. If you are unstable to shake away negative thoughts and emotions, and you're unable to do that, try exercising, watching something funny or positive, or working on a fun hobby to take your mind off of it. Make sure to stay in the present moment, which will help you to avoid worrying and potential future problems. Do not hesitate to ask for help from your angels and your spiritual team. Find yourself chronically worrying about a situation or uncomfortable circumstance, then you turn to your spiritual team to help you. Okay? Let's get a card from your person's higher self. I'm coming, y'all. Okay. Patience. Your person is getting frustrated too. And they want to be with you. But your spiritual teams, they got involved because Spirit told them to. Because you guys don't need to come together right now. There's things that you both need to work on. You need to work on forgiveness. Your other person, they need to work on patience. The other person involved, for those of you that have a romance interest involved here. Let's see what it says about them. Yeah, they got a problem of being patient. You, on the other hand, we already talked about it. You need to forgive and let go and stop worrying. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is so sweet. Aristotle. Thank you, Spirit. This card bears multiple messages for you. First, patience is needed to endure this current hardship or some form of adversity. You may be looking for a new job, a new home, enduring a battle with an illness. I told you some of y'all are sick or suffering from an unexpected, oh God, somebody has an STD. I'm sorry. I just got that feeling. I just got a pain in my groin. It could either be you or it can be your person. For 95% of you, it's your person. Your person went against God. They went against divine order. They know they're supposed to be with you, but they slept with the karmic and they got something. They're in poor health right now. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just got the sharpest pain in my groin. Someone's having pain at night. Burning sensations when they pee. Throbbing in their private area where their urethra is. Oh, Spirit. Okay, I got that message out. I can't go no further. Maybe looking for a battle or a suffering of some kind. Some of you have experienced an unexpected loss. Some you may have lost. Asking you to cultivate patience with yourself and the resolution, because the resolution may not have come yet. Ask your higher self to help you reframe the circumstances in your mind as an opportunity to learn new skills, adapt, grow, and respond creatively. But you're very much in a difficult situation. You need to exercise restraint over your current emotions. That'll help in this difficult time. Avoid actions that are undesirable, that may interfere with potential beneficial outcomes. Okay? So, everything in the universe, it operates according to divine timing, the divine clock, whereby all events occur once each piece of the puzzle falls into place at the exact right time and exactly in the order it needs to be. If you try to rush or force something to happen, you may miss an opportunity that is best aligned with your desires now. Trust that everything is happening as it should, and at the right timing is happening at the right pace, and that the situation will work out according to divine will. Okay, let's go ahead and get some messages from the Divine Mother. Some of you may not know who the Divine Mother is. A lot of you may call the Divine Mother something else. You may call her Oshun, Aphrodite, Terra, Mother Mary. But she also comes in the energy as Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is a Oriental goddess. Let's see what her messages are. There's 2 messages she has for you, viewer. Then I'm going to get into your person and what they're going through and how they're feeling in the sexual department towards you. Ooh. The Book of Changes. Right, beautiful soul. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life. Although it isn't always predictable, Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. That's in harmony with what we were talking about, divine timing. Beautiful. Yes, Goddess, we're ready to receive our last oracle. And thank you for that message. It was so timely. Okay. Here we go. Spring Mother Magu. Magu, goddess of spring, healing and transformation brings you blessings now. You are asked to remember the light can come from even the darkest beginnings. The spring only ever comes after winter. The challenge can be to trust that winter will end. Exploring the unknown parts of yourself will result in self-discovery and a healing rebirth for you. So right now you're going through a transition period, transformation, healing, rebirth. And today is the first day of summer. You're coming out of spring. A lot of you are going to get your manifestations of what you want right now. Okay? Because you deserve it. You work so hard to get to where you are. Well, let's get messages. Friend, I do want to say this. Some of these is my new oracle made for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I love it. It's my passion. Okay. So, the first card that came out is so honey, you know how to work your magic in that bed. Your person is definitely caught about how good you are. This is from the divine feminine. All right, feminine and divine masculine. If I don't say divine feminine, automatically the masculine. All right. All right. So a divine feminine loving and giving nudes to her counterpart. All right. Another divine feminine. All right. This could be you chiming in. I love when you hold me down while penetrating. So, yeah. Divine Masculine saying, let me love you the right way. That I haven't been loving you always the way that you deserve. And let me go ahead and do that for you right now. That's the energy that I'm in. Protective, divine, masculine energy. I'm ready to step into my God power. All right. Okay. Divine Feminine has another message. Okay, I'm gonna hold this and put this to the side. Let's see what Divine Masculine has to say first. I feel so lonely without you. So the person that you're connected with, they don't like this feeling. It's an eerie feeling, and they feel very lonely. Divine Feminine, you're the only one that can make me squirt. Okay, now go on with your bad self. Okay, ooh. Divine Masculine, I love spitting on a kitty cat. We know what the kitty cat is. Meow, meow. Pussycat, kitty cat. Okay. I love to see you wear lingerie. Okay. Divine Masculine likes to see you put lingerie on. You might want to take a picture with you in some lingerie and send it. Okay. Okay. You're the only one that can hang with me in the bedroom. So it sounds like your divine counterpart has a very high sex drive. And, yeah, they admit you're the only one that can hang. The reason I switch up on you is because I don't want you to know I still love you. Okay. Okay. And the last message, I love the way you suck it. All right. So those are the erotic thoughts that your person has for you right now. And the overall message is just be patient. It's all unfolding the way it should in God's divine time. Okay. Thank you so much for chiming in and watching. I don't know how long my